what's going on, guys? Welcome to day number 3 of Miles of Mayhem. I am happy to mention we are racing today.
Crank that volume, turn it way up. Get your weapon, get your blade out. Damage, then you gon' pay up. Yo, crank that volume, turn it way up. Get your weapon, get your blade out. Damage, then you gon' pay up.
Yo, crank that volume, turn it way up. Get your weapon, get your blade out. Damage, then you gon' pay up. Yo, crank that volume, turn it way up. Turn it way up, turn it way up.
Crank that volume, turn it way up, way up.
Well, guys, as you know, the last 2 days have been an absolute bust here. We've had nothing but rain for the last couple days. Actually, the last 3 days. There was a testing day on Sunday that we didn't make either. But the good news is we're here for Forestburg, Alberta for day number 3 of competition. The drivers behind us are going up for the very first hits of competition right now. So enough from me, guys. Let's get into the action. I know you guys want to see that racing, so let's go check it out. All right, guys, here we go. Very first pair of cars here running Wednesday, day 3 at Miles of Mayhem. Got Jeremy Struick in our lane here with Sierra Industries and Straight Line Heavy Equipment, one of our proud sponsors of coverage this week. Now this truck here, it's got a Duramax badge on the side, but don't let that fool you. It is Cummins swapped. So let's see his first pass here at the Mayhem, kicking things off. All right, guys, here we go. Jeremy Struick pulling up for the hit. Looked like a decent pass, but I don't see a timing board down there, so I have no idea how fast they went. 658 and 652 is what the announcers are saying. I'm assuming that's right and left lane. All right, guys, so Forestburg here is a newer build facility. They just actually got a return road, so they obviously don't have boards yet, but you know, we're racing and that's all that matters. So let's check it out. Right lane getting the top end first. We'll listen for some times here.
She ran at 693 and 95 miles an hour. Miles ran at 812 and 89 miles.
693 in the right lane, 812 in the left lane. The Ram getting there first. 602, 118 miles per hour. Now, I probably should take the time to mention to you guys, Miles of Mayhem is an 8th mile event. So if you're hearing times, you're saying that sounds awfully fast, it's because the whole event is 8th mile. So anyways, next cars, let's go. Got a supercharged F-150 regular cab pulling up far side of the lanes there. Now that truck and the next truck pulling up both belong to Jamie Decker. We were chatting with Jamie in the lanes here. You will see him in his crew cab F-150 up next. But right now we got a Firebird in our lane here, part of B group. Right lane, get in there first.
Ryan ran a 775 and 88 miles an hour. Chris ran a 788.
775 in the right lane, 785 in the left lane.
Hey guys, day 3, Miles of Mayhem. Unfortunately, first 2 days were a bit of a wash, a lot of rain. It's looking good. We're almost at the lanes, waiting on an oil down just after the first couple passes. Hopefully we'll get out there and make some passes. I'm in my 2018 F-150 Whipple Supercharger, Stage 2 inner chiller, my personal company's fuel system, JD Performance Solutions, and yeah, hopefully have some fun.
All bulbs lit, here we go. The Demon getting there first, it looked like. F-150 though running down with him. 711 in the left lane, 7 flat in the right lane actually, so reaction time to the Demon. Got a Fox body pulling up in our lane, far side, an OBS Chevy. Right lane getting there first.
Hey guys, Kyle Robb here with Chaos Diesel. We're in the lanes, day 3, day 1 of Miles of Mayhem. Finally the rain's gone. Steve's in the lanes for his first pass here. See how it goes.
All right guys, here we go. Stephen Grunke with Chaos Diesel Performance and Repair, one of our sponsors for the week, pulling up with his badass Ram Cummins diesel powered hot rod. This truck was originally from the TV show Pigs, and then they bought it up. Stephen Grunke absolutely flying, it looked like. Let's hear the time. 5:69 for Stephen Grunke. Now guys, it's important to mention, there is obviously classing here. There's run groups A, B, C, D, A being the fastest cars, B, C, D, so on and so on, right? Slower and slower. But what I wanted to mention to you guys is we don't know where everyone's classed yet, because it's their first hits, right? There's truck SUV classes, there's all kinds of classes. All right guys, because this is technically day 1 of racing, there's we don't know the classing of all of these vehicles. There's bracket classes, there's a truck SUV class, there's small tire, there's Pro Street, there's lots of different classes, but a lot of these vehicles we're not gonna figure out where they stand until they get their first run in, right? They might not want to run in a certain class unless they have the time. So we'll find out more as the week goes on, but right now, we'll get back to the lanes.
All right guys, Mike Laughlin here. Day 3, Miles of Mayhem. Found ourselves in Forestburg, Area 53 Raceway. Rained out all this last week. Trucks in the staging lanes, we're ready to make some passes. Hopefully somewhere in the bottom 7, 7-2, 7-3. We'll see what happens.
Got Michael Laughlin pulling up here.
Michael ran a 7:39 and
7:39 for Michael Laughlin. All right, guys, check out this interesting pairing here. We got a brand new BMW M2, far side of the track. I don't even know what this is. License plate tire slayer. I don't know if this is like an old Dodge or International. I have no idea. There you go, old Dodge. Got some big tires out back. Let's see if they can put down the pass. the BMW way out front. 714 for the BMW on the far left lane. I believe they said a 714 at 100 miles an hour for right lane. All right, guys, Bumblebee pulling up the line here. 5th gen Camaro SS, far side of the track. We got an SRT Challenger. Top bulb's lit. Oh, the Challenger's gone a little too deep. Challenger getting to the top end first. Left lane getting there first. There you go, guys. Check this thing out. Big wing out back. Left lane getting there first. All right, guys, here we go. Dodge Ram pulling up the lane here. He's a chicken farmer. His name's Greg. I can't remember his last name. We were chatting with him yesterday. Twin turbo LS in this Ram. Big wide body, all custom chopped. Really cool truck. See his first pass here at Miles of Mayhem. Unfortunately, he bumped a little too deep there, went red. Looked like he was moving pretty good though. All right, guys, here you go. Ford Torino pulling up to the line here. This is one of the harder boys out of Manitoba. That's kind of cool here, guys. As I said, one of the harder boys pulling up here in the Ford Torino. There's actually a couple of the boys here with their dad. They have 3 or 4 cars with them. They love to get out to these dragon drives and do some father-son bonding. And they got some really cool cars. Little Sonoma far side there was gone like a rocket. All right, guys, I told you it was a father-son trip. Here's Dad right now, Rodney Harder. Oh, he's having problems on the line here. Saw a little bit of a fireball there from underneath the hood. Here we go, guys. Brett and Anuch pulling up to the line here. Beautiful Camaro turbo deal. Brett's a great customer of ours. Funny story for you. One night we received an order for 10 pairs of sunglasses, and I had to text him the next morning just to make sure that in fact he wanted 10, not one. And yeah, he wanted to sell them, or he got a bunch of glasses for all his buddies. But let's see his pass here. Day 3, Miles of Mayhem. .692 at 104 miles an hour sounds like for Brett. All right, guys, here's a pair of cool cars pulling up right now. We got a Valiant in our lane. Oh, they're waving him off. He's got fluid. They're waving him down. But this Valiant has, I believe it's got like a Gen 3 Hemi or like a Hellcat engine in it with a Whipple supercharger on it. Looks like we're gonna be going solo pass. Far side here, Kyle O'Milano. Check this out, guys. 4-door Nova. LS twin turbo, I believe is under the hood of it. Sounded like a 650 in the left lane, didn't hear the time for the right lane. All right, guys, here's one of the cars we're most excited to see run this weekend. One of our friends, Trevor Brandon, he's brought his GTR here. It's come and play. He's from Alberta. He's never done an Alberta drag and drive in his life. Always down in the States, here we go. Sketchy run for Trevor Brandon. 540, I didn't hear the mile an hour, but a 540 pass for Trevor Brandon. .629 at 119 miles per hour, left lane. All right, guys, here we go. Brent Stevens pulling up here. This is a new gen Hemi, like a 3rd gen Hemi swap stick shift car. Dodge Dart Swinger, the thing's a monster. All right, guys, far side of the track, Bryce Nicholson with Diesel Addiction, driving his Duramax powered Nova. One of our proud sponsors here for event coverage here for all week at Miles of Mayhem. In our lane here, we got a Ventura. I believe it's twin turbo LS, I think. Could be wrong, but left lane. Bryce having problems on his lane.
Yeah, hey, I'm Bryce, Diesel Addictions. We just made our first pass in the Nova. The nitrous did not come on, so fogged out the hole. Ran an 8-second pass, so did 116 mile an hour, so we got it sorted. Now we'll be back right away.
All right, guys, here we go. One of the cars we're looking forward to seeing right now, this is a new build, I believe. Big tire car. It belongs to Darren. I believe it's Darren O'Connor. Rocking it. That track channel deck a little back. Let's see this pass here. Day 3, Miles of Mayhem. Oh, the Regal. Far side gets swirly. That thing's a monster.
Jake running 10:49, 49 miles an hour. Darren running 5:06 and 1:40.
506. Right lane. All right, guys, pair of cool cars pulling up here. Beautiful G-body, far side of the track. And we got an LS Turbo, it looked like Volvo 245. Lifting the wheels, it looked like. Running out the back, it looked like it's hauling ass. Woo! Here we go, guys. Pat Miker here. All right, guys, we got Pat Miker pulling up to the line right now in his Chevelle. Always one of the fastest cars here at Miles of Mayhem. I believe last year he won a 4-second average in the 8th, obviously, all year or all week long. Let's see if we can dive into the fours right now. Granted, I won't be able to see a time, so hopefully we can hear the time. Left lane breaking up, right lane carrying the front wheels. 489, I think I just heard. Here we go, guys, the one, the only, the Canadian Chuck Norris, Richard Guido, with his 6-speed or stick-shift GTO pulling up the line here. So Pontiac 521, I believe, under the hood with a 94 mil turbo, if I got that correct. Makes about 1,400 horsepower, and he drives this thing everywhere. $571 for Richard Guido.
Hey guys, Dustin here, day 3, Miles of Mayhem, and we are rolling. We are finally on the track, and guys are making licks, and we got some spicy cars here, so let's just keep on motoring on. Hopefully the weather holds off for the rest of the week, guys.
Traction control out the backside there.
Danica Hocko here, and I'm waiting for my dad to do his first run on day 3 of Miles of Mayhem.
All right, guys, we got C Group in the lanes right now. This is Mike Hocko out of Winnipeg, Manitoba, driving a G8 GT, just picked up a couple weeks ago. Got a car on the track here, so we got to wait for the burnouts. I give Mike a little bit of time to figure out the traction control on the thing. Now C Group here, a lot of this is going to be bracket, dial your own times and stuff like that. We got a couple cars we're watching through here, so we're going to check out some of the action here in C Group. Now, as mentioned, Mike literally bought this car 2 weeks ago just to have something to compete with Drag and Drive. So it is a G8 GT. I would assume it'd probably run, I don't know, 850 in the 8th? 8.0 in the 8th? I'm not sure. We're going to find out here. Hopefully we can hear the announcer. I was off, 9:46. 9:46 for Mike Hocko.
Hey guys, day 3 Miles of Mayhem. Chris Jervis here from Crucial Diesel, Sylvan Lake, Alberta. We're in the lanes right now. We're getting the bracket class up here. We're gonna see if we can't lay down a nice tight package and get 2 slips today, turn them in and hit the road.
Chris Jervis warming those tires up for us. All right, guys, I'm in the left lane here right now. We got Gavin Hocko out of Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, out of Manitoba, Canada. I'm not actually sure where he's based out of Manitoba, but we saw his dad, Mike, run a little bit earlier with the G8 GT. This is Gavin. He's 16 or 17 years of age driving this Camaro. Nice big smoky burnout here in our lane from the Challenger. All right, guys, Luke McNeil pulling up here with S10. $739 and 98 miles an hour, I believe, for Luke. Another little S10 here pulling up. I like the license plate. LS Nasty. You got way too deep there, went red. The wagon far side there hauling out. 779 for the wagon on the left lane. 1045 in the right lane. Let's check out this beautiful Chevy truck pulling up the line here. Far side, we got a Camaro. Got a little Dakota pulling up here in our lane. We've got GMC, I think the C15 far side there. We were chatting with them the other day, the blue one. Good pass from the Dakota. 744 for the Dakota. All right, guys, here we go. The Bel Air here pulling up on air ride. Such a cool car. Hopefully we can shoot that thing a little bit later in the parking lot. 747 in the right lane and a 791 in the left lane. Twin turbo Hemi, Fargo pulling up. .10.06 in the left lane, 10.08 in the right lane, I believe.
Hi everyone, this is Trevor Brandon on Team Gojira. On my second pass, my first pass was a 540. Almost hit the wall twice and almost crossed track. So it was top 2 exciting passes I've ever had in this car. Going up for the next pass and see what I can do this time.
All right, guys, here we go. We got Trevor Brandon back in the lanes here for a second hit. A good pass for Trevor.
Trevor around a 527.
527 for Trevor Brandon.
Hey guys, it's Jasper here, 80 Camaro. Just made our first pass, first day of racing, which is great. Good weather. We spun, we ran a 711, spun a bit, made a quick adjustment, and hopefully we get a little quicker in this class. So running Pro Street class is 580 index, so we got to pick up a little bit of time.
All right, guys, the LSX Nova far side, and Jasper in our lane with his 1980 Camaro. Left lane way out front there.
Hey, this is Colin Cunningham here driving my 74 Nova, competing in the Pro Street class at Miles of Mayhem, day number 3. Trying to make second pass. First one was not too good, and CO2 bottle was empty, so 4 pounds of boost, only made for an 8-second pass.
Next pair up here, we got the beautiful Nova far side. I believe that was Colin Cunningham. We're chatting with him in the lanes. And in our lane here, the manual Dodge Dart Swinger. I believe it's Brett Stevens or Brent Stevens. I always get that name mixed up. It's either Brett or Brent, but either way, that's who it is. Good pass here in the right lane. There's problems in the left lane there for Colin. Brett going to 596 at 120 miles per hour.
Hi guys, Jeremy McCassie here. We're here on day 3 of Miles of Mayhem, making our second hit. First day actually on track, so ran 760 earlier. Trying to go a little better than that. Gonna have to work this clutch a little bit and see if we can't go do something cool. So we're in 5th Gen ZL1 2013. Over the winter we did a 416 stroker. It's got a 2650 Maggie on it, E85 conversion, stick shift car. So kind of the first year on it. PB on it's a 7.1 from earlier in the year, but trying to see if we can't do that 690 anything.
Up next here in our lane, we got the 5th Gen Camaro ZL1. That's a 416 stroker with a Maggie blower. Let's see his pass here right now. Far side there, New Edge Mustang on nitrous. Little bogging out of the hole. I'm sure they're probably going to want another attempt at that one there in the right lane.
Hey, Brett Nanuch here, Miles of Mayhem, day 3. We're in Forestburg, Alberta. Car on its test pass, first fresh new build, went 692 personal best at 104. We lit the controllers and we're going to send this thing down, set another one, turn it up. We're in Pro Street class this year. It's a 1980 Camaro, 383 stroker small block in it with a True North giant turbo 400 9-inch rear end. And we're gonna come here and try and win this class this year. That's the whole goal. So we're gonna keep pouring the boost to it and see what this thing can do.
Next pair up here, we got Brett Nanuch, far side of the track there, who just came off a personal best last pass there. I think he's like a 690. 590 in the right lane, and I believe Brett just went a 635, which is a new PB for him by quite a bit. We'll have to confirm that. Man, that Volvo was a beast. 558, I think they said, in the right lane. Moving. Good pass here in the right lane. Woo, listen to that thing.
It's Darren O'Connor. We're at Forestburg. My first time run was a 506. Didn't want to bump in, so I just courtesy staged, kind of went back in, reset, and hoping for a little better run this time. This is my 67 Chevy 2 Nova. It's new to us this winter. Been going through it, getting little things worked out. It doesn't have a lot of street miles on it. Now it does. We got completely soaked yesterday. The seats were wet. Need to work on that. Other than that, a couple alternators, got the good one in it now, and it seems to be living, and yeah, it's been fun.
That's Darren O'Connor pulling up here with his Chevy 2, new to him. But last year, he was telling us he sold everything he had to get this car. So he said previous owner had it in the 480s, I believe he said, so he said it should go back there no problem. Had to jump out of it a little bit early there. 528 on that pass there, but he's probably shut down at like the 330. Next pair up here, looks like far side of the track there. We got a Dodge Dart Swinger. Let's chat with them quickly. I believe it's got a Gen 3 Hemi or a Hellcat or something like that in it. In our lane here, G-body, beautiful car. Look at this one. I like that fender exit exhaust out the side, turbo LS, more than likely. .557 in the right lane there for that G-body. Here we go, guys. Shelby GT 500 pulling up in our lane. Far side of the track, we got Fox body rule breaker. Okay guys, next pair up here, Kyle Omilano, far side. They're at the four-door Chevy Nova, twin turbo LS. Richard Guido, Canadian, Chuck Norris in our lane. The stick shift 1400 horsepower GTO, here we go. Like a good pass there for Richard Guido. 564 for Richard Guido.
Hey, Rich Guido here. I'm hanging out with Gary from that track channel because I've already made a couple of passes in my 1965 GTO stick car. Oh, yeah. That's the sound of music right there. We'll wait till they go. Up here scoping out my competition, I got Bill Armstrong and Brent Stevens coming up. Both fast stick cars as well, both have potentials. I ran a 571 and a 564 so far. I think those are the two fastest stick passes, but it ain't over. This is day 3 of day 1. We have to make 2 passes today because we got rained out day 1 and 2, but it's been great. Lots of driving, lots of fun, and lots of cars.
Here we go, guys. Darren O'Connor stepping into the water, or into the lanes right now. This is looking good for Darren. 5:06 for Darren O'Connor. I thought for sure it was going to be the 4. Not there yet. Both drivers, oh good, they kept away from each other. Took out the timing cones at the top end there. The Regal crossed the center line.
Hey, Brent Stevens here at Miles of Mayhem 2025, racing in the stick shift class, and we've had 2 days of straight rain, and we're finally getting on the track today, and some guys are getting down and I'm not. I'm struggling right now, and we'll see how it goes the rest of the day, but I know that I got some more passes coming my way, but I got 1 5-second pass right now. My goal is to run 5s all week. The car will run in the 550s, so hopefully I can get there and we'll see how it goes. But right now I'm chasing.
All right, guys, here we go. Next pair up, Sean Jones, representing Manitoba LSX in his Turbo LS Cutlass. Far side of the track, Bryce Nicholson back up with Diesel Addictions in his Duramax-powered Nova. Getting the top end first, smoking us all out. 6:57 for Bryce at 110. And Sean Jones doesn't get a time. Well, he probably does, they just didn't announce it. Ryan Gobiel back up to the line here from Eliminator RC out of Manitoba. Big block, twin turbo, New Edge convertible Mustang. .630 at 115 miles per hour.
Hey, I'm Ryan Gobiel, and we're here for day 3 of Miles of Mayhem. My first pass, I knocked the tires off. Second pass made a really soft hit, and I didn't like the way the O2's reading. I'm pretty sure I got a carboned up sensor from the street drive, so we're gonna change it out, and we're gonna see if we can get a better one. My new build is a New Edge Mustang with a big block Chevy, twin 88mm turbos, so it's got lots of potential. We're just getting it rolling, so we're gonna go from here.
Hey guys, Stephen Grunke here from Chaos Diesel Performance and Repair in Stony Plain, Alberta. Welcome to day 3 of Miles of Mayhem, where we finally get to race. It's nice to have a sunny day and clear skies and a dry track. So we've made 2 passes already today so far. Truck's been running awesome. First hit out of the gate, we have 569 at 126 on a light launch. Turned the launch up a little bit more. Second round, we went 562 at 126. So may or may not make a third hit today, but we're going to look for 550s tomorrow in Edmonton.
There's a couple cars we haven't filmed yet. 5th gen Camaro SS in our lane. Far side of the track, we've got an orange C10 there. Justin Silverado, I believe his handle is. He's a fan of the channel. 848 in the right lane for the Camaro and a 971 for the C10. Okay guys, next pair up here, we got this old patina Buick wagon, far side there. It looks like a second gen Camaro Z28. Beautiful car on the far side there, T-tops and all. The Buick said see you later though first, putting on the wind light. 781 for the Buick. 805 for the Camaro. All right, guys, here we go. PFD Performance in the house with the Escalade. Now, this is a completely stock Escalade ESV, and their first pass around at 1050, they said they had a little bit of tire slippage. They're really hoping for a 9 here. Let's see if they can make it happen with the big stock, I don't know, 6,000 pound SUV. It looked good, we're waiting on the time. 9! $9.76!
We got a hot rod!
Good job, boys!
All right, what's up, guys? It's day 3, Miles of Mayhem, first day of racing here in good old Forestburg, Alberta. I got the mom bus out here because we failed to finish like 4 other cars.
We were Escalade.
So yeah, no, we were Escalade. First of all, I was getting like 10 liters per 100K, which I was stoked with. And then we tried to see if I could run faster than my fuel mileage. Cracked a 10, spinning, which I was not expecting. Went out and got like 8/10 off and ran a 9.7 something. So we're in bracket class, just trying to stay consistent. I need to cut a light, operator error, but if you want to see what we're up to, check out PFD Performance on YouTube, Instagram.
Yeah, you could see what plan A, B, C, D, and E were.
Yeah, I promise there's some properly fast cars on there, so thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Suspension, but it went straight. 481.
Hey, it's Pat Miker here. We're at Miles of Mayhem 2025, day 3. We had our first track day today. Made 2 passes. We had a 489 first pass, 124 mile an hour. Now we just ran a 481 at 146, so a little bit better mile an hour. We're done. We're going to change the car over, start heading to Edmonton for day 4.
All right, guys, here we go. Second gen Camaro, I believe it's a 74. I think the owner, I was chatting with the owner earlier, I think he told me it was a 74. Here we go, let's see the pass. Left lane went red. Right lane off to a good run here. All right, guys, well, it's about 3 o'clock here, and there's still cars running right now. They're gonna be running pretty late, but I need to do a daily upload. I filmed already a couple rounds of all the cars going by, so I'm gonna hit the road here. We still got about 150, 200 kilometer drive to get to Edmonton, and I'm gonna be up all night editing this daily upload. So we have to hit the road. We will see where we're going next, see if there's some checkpoints along the way. All right, guys, today we've got the route map here in front of us, and it looks like we just have a car wash to stop at in Spruce View, Alberta. Sorry for being so shaky. My nephew's hitting all the bumps.
Oh, you know it.
And I don't have the gimbal attached right now, so we're extra shaky. Anyway, so today we are to drive 170 kilometers roughly, so about 110 miles. Got to get a picture at this gas station here, and then hit the road to our hotel.
Alrighty, you guys, so we just pulled up to today's check stop, and that is this car wash right behind us. And some of the boys, I think one of the GTRs just pulled in. We're gonna go interview him and see how his day went. But this is today's check stop. Now we got to head over to Rad Torque Raceway up in Nisku, right outside of Edmonton. So let's go talk to the GTR and then let's head back on the road.
Hey, my name is Chris Thompson. I drive a 2016 Nissan GTR. Today went pretty good. We actually got to do some racing. The rain finally went away there for us, so we got a few hits in, and yeah, it's going pretty good so far.
What's up?
Hey, I'm Riley from Grovedale, Alberta, my third year in Miles of Mayhem. Last night we sold my spare starter that I packed along for the last 3 years to a gentleman who needed it for his car, and then turns out today when we stopped in Forestburg, I needed a starter myself. So luckily when we went to Wetaskiwin, there was someone there with a brand new starter for us, so we bought it from them, and we're in the process of changing it out right now.
Hi, Sean.